how's it feel to be out there healthy and able to do what you know you can do?
Feels fantastic just to be back and playing with my guys. And after being out for about a year and a half or so, and like just rehabbing the whole entire time, it feels like all the work was worth it, kind of.
It looks like you're really kind of getting in the flow of things now, where you
yeah,
get back to your game.
I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. Like just playing feels good. Feeling healthy.
DJ, what were some of the keys to winning this one tonight? Obviously, it was a lot different story than last time.
Stopping AJ Jacobson had a lot to do with it. I feel like we played very good defense first and second half, and we never let up. I mean, we let up a little bit in the second half, but we were able to get back on track and not letting them get offensive rebounds and feel comfortable on offense. We kind of were getting into them, and I feel like that kind of kept them off balance, and it was harder for them to make shots. And we had good backflow. If we got beat, Flack was most likely there cleaning it up, contesting the shot very well. So I feel like it was hard for them to finish at the rim, and we were into them on the perimeter, so we were able to stop them pretty well on defense.
What's it like for the team, just seeing what he's capable of doing and how he's capable of helping you guys when you can get him out there for 20 minutes a game?
I mean, obviously, like you see, it makes a big difference in all of our games that he's played in. He comes in, he brings something new to the table. Very athletic, rebounding, can also shoot the jump shot and finish around the rim. So, and a defensive stopper, and that's definitely something we've been missing. So it's wonderful playing for them. I'm glad to have him back for sure.
As far as the fouls, is that something that you think that when you are able to pile up 25-minute games that you're going to get a better feel for how to avoid some of those?
Yeah, like I know like why I'm fouling, and I'm trying to get like blocks and help my team, and then I just know that I got to stay down because they know I'm trying to block the shot, and they're just pump faking me. So I just got to stay down, wall them up, and just be good on defense. But
DJ, when the Bison cut it down to, I think it was 9 at one point, 20 down to 9. What did you think? What was the difference to not letting them get back in?
You said what was the difference?
Yeah. To slowing their run and getting back.
We at first, once they brought that press on us, we kind of got off attack mode, and I think that's what they wanted. We started bringing the ball out. So once we got back on attack mode, I felt like we started scoring the ball, and then that got our momentum back going and stuff. So that definitely played a role in it. We got to stay. Usually when teams throw that press on us, we kind of relax, and then we start turn the ball over or something. And we actually once we started attacking it, the tables turned once again, and we were able to get the lead back up to double digits.
A little redemption on the second dunk attempt.
You know why I'm here. Next question, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay, Cam.
Marshawn Lynch a little bit.
That too.
Taylor, talk about the win. Obviously, huge. I mean, the last 2 wins, you had 2 wins. You headed into the South Dakota State, a rival game on Saturday, so that's going to be a big one as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play South Dakota State again because I feel like we can play a lot better than we did last time we played them, and we just got to finish the game and play together like we have been doing the last 2 games. I know that we can beat them if we play like that.
DJ balance scoring. Obviously, 6 guys get about 7, more than 7 points. As soon as you're finding your open teammates tonight, just hitting those shots.
Yeah, Trey Norris has done a good job orchestrating the team, finding us when we're open, and I feel like we all have been more aggressive because teams are so used to us, not being on attack mode at all times. So now that we're on attack mode, I feel like we're getting to the line more, and we're able to drop it off to our big men and stuff like that. So it's definitely good to have a lot of people scoring the ball because, teams, it's not just a couple players you have to stop. You got to stop everybody. We got a really talented and deep team. Trey Burnett played really well today. Casey played really well. E-Rob, everybody who came in, even Hagedorn came in and made some big shots, so that's definitely good for us, and we need stuff like that. Everybody needs to be able to come in and make an impact on the game on both sides of the ball, and that's what they did. Just like last game, we had a lot of players in double digits and came out with a win, so this is what we need to keep continuing to do.
Yep.
Is it good? I mean, you won 2 games in a row here for the first time in quite a while. Is it a good opportunity then for you to go up to SDSU where you do have that distinctive environment?
For sure. I feel like these two games, these two wins will give us a lot of momentum going into this game, a lot of confidence, which is definitely what we need going there because it's a tough environment. I played there my freshman year. We fell short, and this year I'm looking for a different outcome.
Really good win for us. North Dakota State's a very good team. Obviously, Paul Miller didn't play, and he's one heck of a player. But that doesn't change, what we did. And for our guys to come out and play like we did, thought we played with tremendous poise. Thought we played as a team for 40 minutes, and we defended as good as we've defended all year. And it's been a while since we've done that. I mean, we held the team to 38%, from the field and out-rebounded an opponent by 8. And it's been a long time, and that's got to be our MO now. Is just Tyler Flack has made a difference certainly on the interior on both ends of the floor. But I mean, just go right down the line. Trey Norris's floor game has been exceptional. The last 3 games in particular, DJ just has been rock steady all the way through, and did an excellent job on AJ Jacobson. Jacobson goes 3 for 15, co-player of the week, and 2 of those buckets that he got were he was subbed out for that 2-minute stretch or whatever it was in the first half. Casper Bauer made some big threes. Eric Robertson has been kind of an unsung guy here, in particular the last 2 games. He went from playing almost exclusively the 5 to playing a lot more 4, which has really helped our inside presence and shot blocking and rim protection. And he's a really good screener, so he gets some guys open, on the perimeter that way. And then Burnett with another double-double. He and Flack with double-doubles. And, that's a tough thing when you take a guy out of the quote-unquote starting lineup, but he's handled it very well, and I thought he's played really well, coming off the bench for us. And then Sparks and Jack and Hagedorn, just kind of depending on the night, they give you tough matchups the way they play. They can really expose some guys on the defensive end. But our guys executed the game plan very, very well. We missed a lot of very makeable shots, in particular early in the game, where it was just like, a couple in transition, a few wide open ones, and part of you starts thinking like, oh boy, are we going to regret not converting those and jumping on a team like that right away? But it was just one of those games. We stayed the course. We stayed incredibly disciplined, played very tough-minded, and really played together, and then didn't turn it over when they played small ball the last 10 minutes or so and started pressing us. So that's what I have for an opening statement. Great win for the Yotes.
It's got to be a great feeling seeing Flack being able to play like he has. He looks like he's really getting his game back, like you said, on both ends of the floor.
He's really rounding out, and he's playing tough-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really, he's just, I told Tyler when we watched film on Oral Roberts on Monday, and because he made some plays in that game that were tough, and that's not what he was doing early in the year, and that's not what he was doing, quite frankly, earlier in his career on a consistent basis. And I just still remember being in the weight room, if you can imagine that, with Tyler, having a conversation at IPFW, at Fort Wayne. And, it's just like, hey, as soon as you prove it and do it, you'll be on the floor, And I think he took it to heart. He didn't like our conversation, but he's done something about it, and he's proved himself, and he's picked up his game. And then he does make a difference defensively because he ends possessions. He's a rim protector. And now he's just got to learn to stay out of foul trouble. And he will.
It seemed to me that you could see how good he can be when he was dealing with Werner, who's a real tough kid. And it was when Flack was on him, it was a whole different deal.
It was. Well, Werner's so strong. That dude should be like a left defensive end. Because his chest is, like 4 of mine, and that's not saying much either. But and he's so long, incredible feet. The way he just pivots and gets angles. But Tyler is a big Flack's he's a big guy, and so he does change the game. And what was really enjoyable too is, during the game, in particular the second half, guys are coming over like, Coach, let's get it to Flack, and I'm not sure, that's kind of the first, but he was feeling it. He was in a groove, and the guys are starting to look for him. And that's what's really enjoyable when you start getting teams where they want to get their teammates really going, like they see that and they care about it, and they want to, and they recognize that. And we haven't always had that, and it was fun to see tonight. They're a load defensively now. I mean, they're the number one defensive team in our league. And so it's a root canal. I mean, I say that quite, but I mean, it's a plotter. I mean, it's like a plotting kind of game when you play those guys. So you really do got to be tough, and you just can't afford to take, possessions off to find a way to win.
No, Coach, with last night, SDSU losing in Denver, you guys get the win over North Dakota State. Going into Saturday, how are you guys preparing to remain calm as, the run for the chase until the tournament comes? How are you guys staying contained?
It was interesting. That's a great question. Our guys are excited. I mean, this is a big week for us, certainly, and to be able to take care of business at home after a good Oral Roberts win last week, I was really curious to see what the guys would be like in the locker room. And obviously they were excited, but not giddy, if that makes sense. So they knew it was a very good win, one we needed to have. And, like we said, we'll enjoy it to midnight and on to the next. But it's such a great rival. It's just such a great game for the state, for all the fans involved. It's healthy, on both sides, whether it's football, basketball, volleyball, whatever it is. And they have a tremendous home court. I mean, they haven't lost it there over 2 years, right? I think 27 or 28 in a row or something like that. And we haven't won there for, we got a full head of hair the last time we won there. So it's been a while. But you know what? We just got to go and compete. And we did that here, and they made just a few more plays than we did, and Dom and Biddle really were rolling in that second half. But we'll go up there and compete and see what happens. We're a totally different team than we were last time we played them, which is, 3 weeks ago probably? So it'd be interesting.
Is every game now a must win?
I don't know. Our league is so crazy, though. I mean, we win tonight. Who else won? IUPU, I lost by 20 to Oral Roberts. And the last I saw, Denver was losing by 8 to Western Illinois. So, we don't even talk about it. It is what it is. Like, we just got to worry about it. We can't worry about what all those, right? All we can do is focus on us and just play our best basketball down the stretch and get into that tournament. And you never know what can happen in that thing. So our guys are pumped for the challenge. We just have a great energy to us right now. It's interesting. I've been in these situations before, rebuilding programs as an assistant, and I've been on those teams that just cash it in. You know what I mean? Everyone's telling you how bad you are. Everyone's writing about this and that, and all your friends. You walk around camp, and guys start, and you can't take away your badge of accomplishment. Losing isn't going to define you. Winning isn't going to define you, right? You are who you are. All you can do is what you can do. And I'll tell you, the morale of these guys, I'm not kidding you, we had 2 of the best practices we've had all year last week, and we followed it up with 3 of our best practices this week. And, I mean, they just keep on coming, and you keep chopping wood, and it tells you a lot about the resolve of our guys. And I love the state of where we are at mentally right now. That doesn't mean we're going to win every game, but it means we're going to give everything we got